Hello, and welcome back. This is Damien with Dicejunkies. We're doing another Necromancer armor set video. This one is on the Plague Doctor. This is another one that I thought had a lot of potential that I'm kind of worried about. It's basically set up for Corpse Consume and Bone Spear. That's where most of your damage is going to come from. But the problem with that is you have to have corpses to consume corpses. And when you're first starting out, that just doesn't happen. You don't have anything to go on. So the first contact that you get into, you're basically on your own with no damage buffs or anything like that. I'm hoping that this will get a tweak, a buff actually, not just a tweak but a good buff, because this is my second favorite set. Just the idea of the Plague Doctor, everything that I've gotten set up here has to do with what are they calling this? Blight. Because necromancers don't do poison damage anymore, they do blight damage. Now, some things you can't get, like this, this is physical, but everything that I could get blight is blight. Alright, so without any further ado, we're going to get in here and see what the Plague Doctor can do. I'm going to show you some of the gameplay, and hopefully, we'll see a difference, because when I did playtest this before, it wasn't that great. Now, I've said that on 3 of the armor sets, and I actually had good runs on them. So, either I'm getting better at making the build and playing the build, or I misjudged a couple of them a little bit, but not much, because they still need to be buffed. Don't get me wrong there. There's definitely buffage needed. Alright, so let's go on in here. Let's get it started. Now, this is on Torment 5, just like all the others were. I know that's not a really high Torment, but with new gear and such as that, I'm not going to push my luck. Okay, so we're going to start out throwing a few Bone Spears. I'm going to throw up a Curse. Another Curse here. Okay, now we've got those down. Now, whenever you devour a corpse, it throws basically bone shards at whatever mob is in the way, pretty much. Now I'm going to have to get some essence up. And for that, I'm using the bone spikes. Works really well to get it up. Boy, that didn't sound right. It works really well to get the essence filled back up. Alright, let's get... And this one does not have Army of the Dead or anything that's just gonna, just do a lot of damage right off the bat. There we go. Now you saw all the bone shards coming up and just annihilating stuff there. That's what the build is supposed to do. And that's me just getting essence back. And then throw another Curse down. And run through here just as fast as we can to try and get these guys. Alright. It's not doing too bad. Sometimes I think whenever I describe the sets, it's just like, oh, he says they're all just horrible. But I mean, it's not that it's doing anything bad. It's doing okay. Get out of that, but it could be better. It could definitely be better. Now, remember, whenever you devour a corpse, you also boost up your damage on the bone spear. That's also very important. On the first one that you're going to hit. Okay. All right. Now the curse that I'm using, this is the one that can insta-kill, I believe. I'll double check that just to make sure. I don't want to tell anybody something that's not how it is, but I believe I picked the one that would have a chance to insta-kill. Let's see. Creeping curse that instantly kills enemies at low health. I have the rune that it will instantly kill higher health enemies. There's a chance of it. So that one is kind of helps you get out of a bind too. Oh, flames! Let's get out of that. And some rares. That called for Nova. Which this set does not buff Nova at all. Nova is just kind of a get off me and let me do my thing. Not to mention, it can help you whenever you have the curse up and you just need them to lose a little bit of health so they could possibly insta-die quicker. Nova is a really good one for that. I'm out of essence. As you can see though, right now it's really easy to get essence up. Alright, another boss. Let's get this out. And you can see right there the spear was able to go through multiples. That's one thing I do like about the spear, and it kind of kept that from Diablo 2, is that the spear pierces through. And I'm out of essence again. Great. But the run's not going too bad. It's actually doing pretty decent. Curse down. But you guys can probably see as well as I do that it probably wouldn't hurt to have some buffs going on with this set too. I mean, this is on Torment 5. If you want to go higher, you may start having some problems. You know, I'm not sure. I haven't tried to go higher yet. Now, when I was running with Xeno last night, we were running Torment 8, I believe. That's when we were running Torment 8. And oh man, I was having a lot of problems. I was having a lot of problems with the Bloodmancer and with this one. Or, no, I didn't have this one yet. It was the Bloodmancer and, what was the other one? I can't think of the one I was on. The Melee Mancer. I was on the Melee Mancer. And I was having a lot of problems with both of those. A little bit of density there. why I cursed the lava pit. Just gonna follow us around, huh? Yeah, this was definitely going slower than the Bloodmancer did. Let's get this one finished. We're gonna need some corpses. There we go. I did the devour. And then I hit the boss with the bone spear and took him right out. Don't know why I stopped there. Alright, I think. Get everything picked up here. The Rift Guardian is here. That's what I thought. Okay. And it's the bone wall. Alright, we can devour. And he's dead. There we go. Okay, so that is a run. It was a little bit faster than the summoner build, I believe. But that's it for the Plague Doctor. I'm sure that there are other builds that could be put together for the Plague Doctor. This was just one that I came up with. I thought it would be interesting. It worked okay. Again, I still think that we need some buffs here. I'm not exactly happy with how they have them all set up. And I'll tell you, one reason is, you look at any other set, even the Impale set on the Demon Hunter has other options with it. The majority of the sets that I've seen are focused on one thing. The Melee Mancer is focused on Bone Shield. This one is Bone Spear and Consume, Devour. The Summoner set is focused on Skeletal Mages, and it's like all four of the sets are just pigeonholing you into one little thing, and it's very hard to come up with a really good build based off of one thing. Like I said, there are people out there that could probably make a really good build. They could go really high on the charts and on the leaderboards or whatever, and I will be glad to look at it and try to play it and figure it out. Who wouldn't? But it's just my personal opinion right now. There's a lot of pigeonholing going on with these sets. But that will be on my opinion video, not this video. Thank you very much for watching this one. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay, and it gave you some ideas for builds and where you might want to go with that. All of our links are down below the video. Remember to like, share, please subscribe. Leave any comments if you have any comments that you have for the video, the build, the set, whatever. I'll get back to you. I try to comment on everyone that comments to us. I try to comment back. So again, I hope you have a great evening. I got one more build to do. I think it's the Legacy of Nightmares. This is the last build that I have for the sets, and we'll see how that one turns out, and then I'll be doing the opinion video. So again, thank you for watching. Have a great evening.